This video and this information could change your life. Just sit back, relax, and treat this video like a podcast and just pay attention. Hear me out for just a few minutes. Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? Now, today, we're going to be doing pretty much a final video on Rndr. Now, overall, it is great motherfucking news. Let me tell you that. All right. But before we jump right into that, guys, coin fashions, you know how it is. Bitcoin hit all-time high on my birthday. I was so drunk thinking I was making it. My portfolio hit almost 200K pre-halving. So, a while ago. I thought it would keep going up into 2025 and I'd retire a millionaire. Now it's worth 45K and I keep watching it go down every day, not knowing what to do. I am depressed and completely burnt out. Well, my friend, you're probably never going to see this, but there's a thing called doing your research of why it is going down, right? The thing is, some of my positions are down, but I ain't worried. Why? Because the knowledge is here. I understand. Now, do I understand everything 100%, every single little move? No. But I have so much knowledge about the market, about the coins I have, about the crypto cycle, and where we're headed. So I'm chilling. I'm chilling. And technical analysis, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, guys, make sure to subscribe. If you guys want to make money this cycle, make sure to follow this channel. I'm going to be breaking down the coins you guys want. I'm going to be telling you when I'm cashing out. And yeah, we're just going to have a great, great journey. Anyways, enough with that. Let's talk about Rndr. We're going to jump into the news. Look, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much most of the circulating supply is now on Solana. All right. So that is some news for Rndr. For me, it doesn't make too much of a difference, although I do think Solana is going to get a better return ratio than Ethereum. So I'm actually happy about this change. Now let's break it down very, very, very quickly, right? You can see this candle over here was pretty much when Bitcoin went down, to the low 50s, high 40s, right? And you know what? That's fine because ever since then, right, we have been creating a stable support and resistance, right? We're kind of creating a triangle the way I see it right now. All right, we're pretty much creating a triangle. Now, if I do break it down further, right, I definitely do think we might sweep this area one more time. It is very, very possible. And the area I'm talking about is pretty much this area, right? This trend line over here. Why? Because when we break it down, there's actually a very, very nice institutional candle right here, waiting to be tapped in. So I would not be surprised if one day Bitcoin goes down a couple thousand, maybe like back to mid 50s, high 50s, Bitcoin dominance is up, right? We see something like this, right? Bounce, tap, recover, and we go up. This would be like the most ideal 100 more confirmations that we are going to the moon, right? When we break this down on the weekly, once again, there is so much structure and liquidity to be swept. We have all of these areas, right? All these weekly areas over here. I mean, even here, this is pretty much all like double tops, right? Obviously, we have a lot of imbalance over here too. And in general, the market, Rndr looks extremely healthy, right? You've seen pretty much when I showed you GFAL, it was 9 straight months of selling off. Here, up, down, consolidating, right? So this zone is going to be actually a very, very massive big zone once we kind of break out. And you can see the last sell candle, the last monthly sell candle is actually pretty weak, right? We went from 660 to pretty much 331, but where we closed was pretty weak, right? Technically, the candle started here, we closed here, and now we're kind of seeing that momentum is reversing, right? We could tell that momentum is reversing. So where is Rndr going to go? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to base it off the charts and off the market cap. Based off the market cap, let me tell you, right? I think Rndr is going to be one of the best coins, and I think Rndr is going to be a top 10 coin after this cycle, right? So right now we're sitting about 3 billion market cap. So in my opinion, right, and I've said this before, especially that Rndr has a burning mechanism, right? So the supply is technically getting lower and lower each day, pretty much. I do believe, I genuinely believe that like the $115 to $125 is super realistic. And that pretty much would put Rndr above a 60 billion market cap, which I think is more than doable, right? So I still genuinely think a 20x is brewing from here, which would be absolutely amazing, right? Um, all right, we'll have our first couple areas marked up. So, right, if we were just to 20x right now, would be at $56. So $110 would pretty much be 60 billion market cap, which I still think that's not even that high. I genuinely think this coin can hit probably like 80 billion. I do think 110 to 140 is going to be the main primary range. Obviously, I'm going to need more data when I see it, but that is going to be my primary range. And I know it looks crazy right now when everything's so zoomed out, but I promise you guys, it is not. Okay, it is not. Uh, right, top AI coin pretty much works with Nvidia, Apple, other companies. So for me, definitely like even using the Fibonacci tool is not really worth it in this scenario because I do think it's going to go way higher than this, right? I think we probably will have topped over here at one point, right? We're going to go up, we're going to top, we're going to go down a little bit, we're going to consolidate, and then from I think the pretty much the mid to high 30s, that's when we're going to get our final pump. As we know, altcoins, when they pump, they pump. A coin can go from 10 billion market cap, spike up to 70 billion in a month, and then a month later it's back down to 25 billion. That's just how the markets work. So that's pretty much it, my technical analysis, right? I do think we're going to have two big waves. The first wave will probably peak around the $40 mark to 35, right? Then we're going to have a little bit of a sell-off. We're going to consolidate, go pretty much sideways, right? Sideways for a little bit. And then our final pump will push us over that $100 mark.